Hello, we are here with our SDS Week 1 matchup analysis. We are facing off against Choc for the first game of the season. I haven't played against him before, but I'm excited to debut the new team. So, looking at our matchup, my team on the left, Choc's on the right. He went for Raging Bolt with his first pick, and then he's got a fairly obvious Dragon Steel Fairy Core in his first pick, and then he's got, a pretty standard Watergrass Fire between in the middle there, and then a big threat in Ursaluna, and then a couple guys to keep an eye on being Muck and Necrozma down there, and then the hazards from Choc. Looking at the speed tiers, we've got him dominated pretty good here. Obviously Cyclozar is the fastest Pokemon here, but Inteleon deals with Cyclozar pretty dang well, so Inteleon's really the fastest Pokemon in this matchup, minus Booster Energy Pokemon, and then other than that, he just doesn't have a lot of Pokemon over 101 speed, so I mean, everyone from Landorus to Jugulis has just pretty good range of being faster than his Pokemon, and then past that even, yeah, he's just got a relatively mid-speed team, so we're looking good on that end. I'm looking at his physical special split. He's got a pretty solid amount of special threats. His only physical threats are really Ursaluna as a sweeper, and then I guess Scissor can be a sweeper too, but I'm not as concerned about Scizor. And other than that, he's got absolutely nothing. So we're much more concerned on the special end for this matchup. So our first bring to this matchup, who else is it going to be? Come on, stop playing with me. It's going to be Landorus. This is the most standard Landorus set of all time. I mean, I've probably made this for draft 5 to 10 to 15 to 7 million times. Earth Power, Sludge Wave, U-Turn. I mean, Nasty Plot's new, but Life Orb, Sheer Force. And then creeping down to Typhlosion's base 100 speed. Landorus is going to be great for Raging Bolt, Typhlosion, and Muck super effectively. And then Sludge Wave is for Anonymous. And then, if things go our way, we could Nasty Plot into a sweep, but I don't foresee that. Hopefully Landorus comes in, takes out Muck, takes out Typhlosion, gets a chance to take out Raging Bolt, but Landorus is here just to do damage. Second, got a little bit more of a niche pick. It's Celesteela. Celesteela is here as our dedicated Ursaluna stopper. Ursaluna is a little bit of a problem for my team, especially if it gets, Guts into Trailblaze going. It could be a really big issue. We're going max defense, max HP Celesteela here. The idea is that Ursaluna does get Thunder Punch and it does get Supercell Slam. Supercell Slam would be really risky versus a Landorus. Not to mention it can miss, not to mention I can run Protect. So I do imagine he runs Thunder Punch, and if he does, our two scenarios are either he brings in Ursaluna and I sack something, which is a little more risky because he could set up, and then I bring in Celesteela. Thunder Punch from Adamant is going to do somewhere between 45 and 52, so it could 2-hit KO. Even with leftovers, I think it does have the ability to 2-hit KO if I remember correctly. The goal is if we do sack and bring in Celesteela, we take half, we Giga Drain, get about 20% back. Giga Drain will 2-hit KO Ursaluna. If we do have to switch in with Protect, we should be able to live a Thunder Punch basically no matter what. So that's the goal. Celesteela is not going to hit the floor unless it's out there to deal with Ursaluna or Ursaluna is defeated, and then it can help us in other places. We've also got Flamethrower just as Scissor Insurance. Scissor's got a really bad matchup into my team, so I would be shocked if it does come. But you never want to go into a Scissor matchup without a Fire type move somewhere on your team, so Celesteela's got it just in case, and then Heavy Slam for Enamorous could also come in clutch. Following that, we've got Basculegion. We're going pure Spadef, max HP, Assault Vest, Shadow Ball, 3 water move. We get pivoting with Flip Turn, and then Surf and Shadow Ball are just going to do a lot of damage, even with no special attack investment. They're going to do it's still likely one-shots Typhlosion from what I remember, and it can help with Shuckle, and then Shadow Ball's good into Sinistra. And so this is kind of just like our catch-all SPDEF answer. It's going to help us with Typhlosion, it's going to help us with Inteleon, it's going to help us with Enamorus. And that's kind of it. Basculegion is just kind of our wildcard pick here, and I think it's going to be great. Now we've got our Terra Captain, Iron Jugulus, running Choice Specs, Cork Drive. We are Terra Flying with Terra Blast for a consistent flying type move. Flying hits everyone on this team, neutral or super effective, except for Raging Bolt, I believe. And obviously we've got Earth Power to help with that. So it's just a very spammable Specs move, especially as the fastest non-Inteleon Pokemon in this matchup. And then Dark Pulse also could help hit like Necrozma or Sigilith if I need. And then, yeah, I mean, pretty standard Jugulus set here. We'll just come in and do damage, similar to Landorus. Getting towards the end, we've got another dedicated defensive answer. This time Aromatisse is here for Raging Bolt. When I was looking at the Raging Bolt matchup, I was like, dang, it's got a lot of special attack. And I started calcing it versus Aromatisse. Dude, Aromatisse is the GOAT. From Modest with no attack boosting move, Thunderbolt is not going to 2-hit KO ever. Obviously we can't be hit with dragon moves, so that's fantastic. We could switch in, potentially get a free turn, and then we're just going to win with Moonblast Toxic. If it's Life Orb, we still, with leftovers, it's still not a 2-hit KO. And then if it's Choice Specs, that would be a problem, and it will 2-hit KO, but if we can switch into Celesteela, or not Celesteela, Landorus, and then go from there, and we've got a pretty big advantage. I would be shocked if it was Specs. Pretty bad matchup versus me. And then once Raging Bolt is dealt with, Aromatisse can also be a great answer for Inteleon and Typhlosion. Just kind of more SPDEF, you know, just he's got a lot of special attackers on his team, so it'll help. Lastly, oh, you thought I wasn't bringing my 10th Mon. Wrong. Skunktail's coming game 1, week 1. The skunk is on the floor, stinking up the field. Here, mostly for defog is the big thing, especially versus a Shuckle. We don't want webs and rocks to get up for Jugulus early. That would be really bad for us. So skunk is here, can defog if we need it to. And then other than that, just kind of like works versus most everything. We're doing mostly SPDEF investment, so like we said with Aromatisse and Basculegion, if we need more help versus Inteleon or Typhlosion or Enamorus or Raging Bolt, then Skunktank can help. Stab Knockoff is always going to be strong and good, so we love that. It can help us get rid of, you know, a Specs on Inteleon or a Scarf on Typhlosion if we need it to. And then Poison Jab's always great. We can fish for a poison if we need to. And then a little more Scissor Insurance just in case we run into the Ursaluna Celesteela matchup early and we no longer have a fire move, might as well throw it on Skunktank. But the biggest thing here is defog, and that's why we're boots. And hey, who knows, maybe I get some Aftermath chip that helps me win. So that's our team for week 1, and we'll see you in the match. We're good. Okay, Typhlosion, Necrozma, Shuckle, no Ursaluna. Okay, so I think who can he Terra? Okay, I knew that. So it's either Inteleon or Typhlosion. So, okay, I'm glad Skunktank is more SPDEF built. The only physical threats here are really Necrozma if it's like a Dragon Dance set. Shuckle, he's probably targeting my lack of removal. That's okay. So, what's our best option to tackle Shuckle? It's gonna be hard to kill. I think we want to start with Basculegion. Yep, Shuckle saw that coming, so we can definitely surf for a 2-hit KO. Hold on, what are his Terras? Okay, Terra Electric on the Inteleon and Terra Fire. So he can only do one, obviously, but he has the option to do both. Thank you, Steven. He said, let's go, Jaden. Okay. I mean, I probably 2-hit KO. Let's do some calcs though. It's that time. Is it worth trying to 2-hit KO Shuckle? Or should we just flip turn and get out of here and get into Skunk Tank? Let's just start with the Surf. See where we're at. 47% was not very much. So, pretty spidef. I'm expecting him to Sticky Web again or something. He's going to make this removal difficult for me. Infestation. Interesting. Luckily we have flip turn, so we're just going to flip turn out of here, kill him. And then I want to bring in Skunk Tank to get rid of hazards, but I think, let's see, what does he have? First kill of the season, Basculegion, by the way, congratulations. What are his speediest guys? Inteleon. Inteleon and Typhlosion. I'm kind of expecting Scarf Typhlosion. I want to just like kind of see what he's in and then like be able to pivot out with Landorus, but if he brings in Inteleon on Landorus, then I have to go like either Celesteela, which is Terra Electric, which handles that, or I have to go back into Basculegion, which is Terra Electric, which gets that. Fuck. Let's go into Skunk Tank. I'm interested to see what he brings here. I revealed the heavy duty boots, but we can defog pretty easy. Okay, Typhlosion. Typhlosion threatens a lot with Explosion. I'm looking at specs right now. I'm kind of expecting Scarf, to be honest, because my team is a lot faster than his, minus Inteleon. I kind of want to just defog, but I also should probably just knock. If rocks are up for the rest of the game, that's only bad for... It's really bad for Jugulus, but it's not terrible for everyone else. I mean, I live basically any hit here. It's just, I don't have... Yeah, we're just going to defog. Okay, we ate that up pretty easy. And now we just have to decide what we're going into. And I think the answer is going to be Basculegion. But how does Basculegion take Shadow Ball? That's the question. It takes Shadow Ball pretty good. Okay. Cool. And then he is forced to either sack Typhlosion or, I mean, what's Surf? How much is Surf doing to Inteleon? It probably is a good chunk. 40%-ish, 30%-ish. Raging Bolt is a good switch in here. Muck is a good switch in. I think we're just going to keep momentum and flip turn. Okay, perfect. We like to see that he switched, get good chunk on Muck, and then, I mean, this is a pretty easy Landorus. I mean, I don't want to overthink it, but let's look at Assault Vest. 252. Earth Power does not kill. Okay. Not what I was hoping for. We can go into Jugulus, but similarly does not kill if he is... I mean, this is just a Landorus, you know, move 10 out of 10 times. And I think that's all we can do is just click Earth Power. We could plot, but, you know, I don't want Inteleon coming in and one-shotting me, so we're just going to Earth Power. Doesn't quite do enough. Ice Punch is not going to kill me ever. Not too worried about that. We are dead. We can only click U-turn twice. But we just Earth Power again, or we can U-turn for momentum and lose HP. I'm just going to Earth Power. Landorus gets its first kill. We're so back. Okay. Inteleon is in. My best move is probably just to sack Landorus. But I don't think I will. I could sack the Skunk, but Skunk is still solid into Necrozma. Aromatisse I want to keep for Raging Bolt. This thing is just too damn fast. Okay, in order not to lose, I think we should probably sack Landorus. No! No! Does Inteleon get set up? What does Inteleon get? Does it got Calm Mind? No Calm Mind. It gets Agility, not too worried about that. Does it get Plot? It's Swords Dance. That would be crazy. No nasty Plot. I mean, this is probably Specs then. Specs as they come. Fast Specs. Then I think I feel good sacking Skuntank. Snipe Shot. We live. Okay, let's see. If it's Snipe Shot, he's probably not Specs, it appears. Let's look at like heavy duty boots. Snipe Shot does in the 33 to, okay. That was a low roll if he is if he is not like modest. If he is modest, there's no way he's modest. I mean, he needs the speed, but yeah, no. Okay, so I wonder what item he's got. He's probably scared of a Sucker Punch if I had to guess. No, he's not. Skuntank goes down. I'm totally fine with that. And now we just have to figure out what our best switch-in is. It might be Aromatisse. So we're Landorus is dead to anything faster than it. I mean, we can Giga Drain for a shit ton of damage, but actually he's going to Terra. I don't have Earthquake, unfortunately. Can't really afford to go into Basculegion because he's gonna have Terra Blast. Terra Electric. Fuck. I don't know. I'm going to Jugulus. How much is it going to take from like an Ice Beam? It's a lot. But we probably kill if we Terra back. I think we just have to go Aromatisse, and I'm not as worried about Raging Bolt from here on out. So our options here are going to be Moonblast or Toxic. Moonblast would be bad into Necrozma and Typhlosion, but really good. I mean, yeah, we just got to get the damage. Okay, he does go Necrozma. I don't know what this thing is going to be. We get a special attack drop. That was a lot of damage. 30% tells me there's at least some okay, some SPDF or HP investment. I'm just gonna guess like 252, and let's see. Oh wait, hold on. Moonblast did 30. Tells me he's SPDF, I think. Like super SPDF. He's Assault Vest, I think. What is this guy's... Okay, I don't know why Aromatisse is doing so much damage. I feel like my calc is wrong. No. Something was wrong. Okay, reset me to just like a Calm Mind Necrozma. 30% looks normal, but probably has some level of investment. Do I just Toxic? I need to keep this healthy though. Celesteela doesn't really have a role, so I just have no idea what's coming here. I'm just gonna Toxic. I feel more safe doing that. Ooh, interesting. Into Raging Bolt. So that tells me he probably had something very scary for Aromatisse that he was trying to double on. But I just get to stay in here and holy shit balls. That did so much damage. I mean, I wish here 100% of the time. And I protect next turn. Okay, we're looking solid so far. I mean, Typhlosion's not setting up on me. We click protect. Cool. How much is Eruption doing? I feel like I can heal up on this, honest to God. But maybe I go into Legion. I mean, he's probably expecting Legion. I'm gonna click Wish. 44. I'm gonna protect again. He's getting low on eruptions. I expect him to go into Necrozma here. Totally fine by me. He does not. Clicks Flamethrower, not choice Scarf. Okay, this is a pretty easy Legion now that I'm a healthy Aromatisse. We're in a great spot. I'm feeling very good right now. Scorching Sands does negative damage. Surf is, I mean, as free as it gets. Shadow Ball does not do as enough. And we one-shot with Surf. Basculegion. Looking good. We are looking good. I'm expecting Inteleon. No, Necrozma. I click Shadow Ball here. Automatize. Okay, he's gonna go for the setup. How much does this do? 55. Okay, okay. This is a little dicey. Okay, so here are our options. We either hope to live and we click Shadow Ball, which definitely kills, right? We click Aqua Jet, which probably does not kill. Unlikely to kill. Actually, fuck it, we click Aqua Jet. Does not kill. We hope we live. Oh my god, Basculegion, you sexy, sexy fish. Lives on 2% of Photon Geyser. Keep fish. Losing to Weakness Policy would have been really sad. Oh. Nothing like the roll going your way. Photon Geyser, I mean, the calc I'm looking at does 45 to 54. So, I don't know what investment he did. Chinese IVs indeed. Oh, Legionary. Shout out to Ryan for telling me to run the AV. It went really hard. So, we Aqua Jet away. I mean, go into Inteleon if you want. Cool. Legion picks up another KO. I don't know how many it's been. And now we've just got Inteleon. Safest play is probably just to Jet. And then Aromatisse will handle it from here. Thank you, Basculegion. And I mean, I don't think he's killing me with anything. I don't, how the fuck? Okay, hold on. Give me my Iron Jugulus versus Inteleon, Electric, Terra Blast. if that just kills, then I feel he's not specs. We've already determined that. Let's just like assume like expert belt or something. Probably definitely kills. So I think Aromatisse is our best option. How does Celesteela handle this? Celesteela lives for sure, does not do very much damage, but I think Aromatisse just walls and wins. So we click Toxic. He's going for the freeze. We click Protect. Aromatisse handles business. Click a Wish. As long as we don't get some freeze critical hit here. Okay. Then I feel safe just Moonblasting this one away. Just click Moonblast. Uh-oh, someone's upset they lost to a fish. So you win. That's how you win. We download the replay. We upload the replay. I don't even know if that works. And feeling pretty good. First game back in a year and a half, 2 years. And we come out with a 4-0 dub, nearly a 5-0. Celesteela and Jugulis didn't hit the floor. Landorus got a kill. Aromatisse got at least one. Not sure. Did he get Bolt? I think he got Bolt. And then Legion racked up Inteleon, Shuckle, and Typhlosion, and Necrozma, I think. God damn. I don't know. Basculegion. Good week one. Week one MVP for sure. Aromatisse though. Don't sleep on the defensive capabilities that really pulled through.